Welcome, Illumineers, to the magical world of Lorcana.
Are you ready to use your magical ink to bring to life new versions of your favorite Disney characters?
Can you collect more pieces of missing lore than your friends can?
We're about to find out.
To play, all you need is another player and for both players to have a 60-card deck.
And the goal of the game is to get to 20 points, called lore, before your opponent can, by sending your characters on quests. To send your character on a quest, all you have to do is exert them like this, and you'll gain the amount of lore that you see here along the bottom right.
But if you just played the character this turn, you'll have to wait till the start of your next turn to send them on a quest. The ink still has to dry. To play a character, look at the ink cost found in the upper left-hand corner. Then, exert ink in your inkwell equal to that cost.
Once per turn, you can take a card from your hand that has this symbol around the cost, show it to your opponent, and put it face down into your inkwell. This card will stay there for the rest of the game.
Most times, you'll use your ink to play characters. You'll also use ink to play actions and items, but we'll get to that later.
Okay, so now I know how to play, and that's everything, right?
Well, you know how to gain lore, but you don't know how to stop your opponents from gaining lore.
If your opponent has exerted one of their characters, then you can challenge it by exerting one of yours.
If your opponent does not have any exerted characters, you cannot challenge any of them.
When you challenge a character, look at these two numbers, the strength and the willpower.
Strength is the damage that you will deal to their character. Willpower is how much damage your character can take before it is banished.
In this example, you are going to challenge your opponent's Donald Duck Boisterous Fowl with your Mickey Mouse Steamboat Pilot.
Since Mickey Mouse has 3 strength, you will deal 3 damage to Donald Duck, and Donald Duck in turn will deal 2 damage to Mickey Mouse, represented with counters.
After taking this damage, Donald Duck has no more willpower and is banished.
And Mickey Mouse is still in play. The 2 damage is not enough to banish Mickey Mouse.
Now I can quest for lore and I can challenge my opponent's characters, so I know everything and I'm ready to play.
Not quite. Before you start playing, let's talk about one last thing. There are 2 other types of cards that you'll find in your deck: items and actions. Items are cards that you will leave in play and have special effects that will benefit you during the game.
Actions are a little bit different. They're a one-time effect that after doing what's on the card, you'll put into the discard. Like characters, you'll usually spend ink to play your actions, but in the special case of songs, you can have a character sing that song instead of paying ink by exerting a character with the same cost or more. All right, what is the next thing that I need to know so that I can play?
That's it! You know everything you need to play Lorcana.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's get a game set up. Go ahead and shuffle your deck, then draw 7 cards. This is your starting hand. You'll have 1 opportunity to alter your starting hand. Choose any number of cards, put them on the bottom of your deck, draw cards off the top of your deck to equal 7 cards, and then shuffle your deck.
At the start of each turn, all you have to remember is ready, set, draw. Ready any of your cards that have been exerted. Set, check to see if any effects happen at the beginning of your turn. And draw the top card from your deck.
After you do those 3 things, you can do anything we've described in this video, like exerting characters for questing or challenging in any order that you would like.
Thanks, Zbex. Now I feel like a true master Illumineer, and I'm ready to collect all of the lore.
Well, you still have a lot to learn, Veggie. If you want to learn more about Lorcana, check out the other videos on our channel. If you're confused about anything, leave us a comment below. Happy questing, Illumineers!
Coolstuffinc is the best place to pick up any of your Lorcana needs. Make sure to use the code ACADEMY at checkout for 5% off your order.